What's up, guys? It's episode 40. Welcome back to the podcast. What's up, guys? It's Jacqueline. Happy Tuesday. Guess what? Guys, I don't want you to get depressed right now, but Jacqueline doesn't feel good, okay? Episode 40. I feel like shit. I'm showing up today, though, for you guys. I'm going to do my best. A couple things are going to happen. I'm going to start talking and my symptoms are going to improve, or I'm going to cut this off at 10 minutes or something like that, because I just overall feel like shit. I just took my temperature. I took 7 of those wellness formula tablets I take every day. A ton of vitamin D. I've been chugging water. Did I already say that? I don't know. Yeah, I just feel like shit. So whatever. This is real life. Welcome to my daily vlog. Today Jacqueline doesn't feel good. It's Tuesday. It's October fucking 13th. So I have a thought. I just have a few notes today to talk about. First of all, you can go over to patreon.com/tjms if you want to support the show. Just knocking this off, getting this out of the way, or else I'll forget. And go and subscribe to my YouTube channel to watch this and hang out with me looking like shit today. I got a fucking turtleneck on and my alumni sweatshirt from Washington State. And that's a bad sign because Jacqueline's cold. So I'm cold. My whole body feels like shit. I'm nervous. All right. I woke up with a little, what's that in the back of my throat feeling? Okay. So red alert. Everyone pray for me. I'm doing the best I can, but I think I need to lay low today. Anyways, I have a few notes here. Just let's knock it out. I don't really want to talk about yesterday because I just can't even think or remember right now, honestly. Oh, I watched the Saints Chargers game, which was insane. So crazy how that unfolded in overtime and everything, but whatever. So I watched that and I worked out. And what else did I do yesterday? Oh, you guys, you know what? Jacqueline, get your shit together. I have a lot to report about yesterday. Time out. So I know I feel like shit today, but guess what? Yesterday was my most productive day of 2020. No bullshit. It was Monday and I was like, task after task after task after task. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 22 things I accomplished yesterday on my list. So anyways, good. It was a really productive day yesterday. I was on my computer a lot, taking care of shit. Yeah. What else is on here that I can maybe talk about? I know it's some like phone calls to make. I was on hold a lot talking to, like my health insurance people and UPS and all kinds of shit. So all around it was a great Monday. And then I woke up and I'm like, fuck, I feel like shit. So anyway, so there's yesterday. Today, not much to report, obviously. So I had a thought. I wrote this down. I have a few notes. I'm just going to read off the note on my phone today. So here you go. First note, my stream of consciousness is insane. I thought about that. I was like, I think that's why this podcast works, is I can talk forever because I have this insane, my stream of consciousness, the way my brain comes up with thoughts like back to back to back to back to back all day long it's like not normal. And that's why, I was on the phone with a psychiatrist yesterday and I'm looking into my mental. I need to get my head checked or my head assessed. So yeah, that's all happening. I mean, it's who I am. I'm not trying to, I'm not judging myself about it, but I know that I've got this, I don't know, my stream of consciousness it's all over the place, especially on this podcast. I think it's ADHD. Let's be honest. I think that's what it is. ADHD, something else, multiple personality. I don't fucking know. I think my family thinks I have that or something, whatever. It's all good. I love myself. I've never loved myself this much. And I think it's because I'm so close to myself, podcasting 7 days a week. I talk everything out and it's all good. It's great. So next note on my phone here, episode 40, we're just knocking this shit out. 40 days in a row. I can't believe this. And I feel like shit. It took me 40 episodes to get fucking COVID. Knock on wood. No, I do not have it. No, I don't have it. I slept great. I don't know what's going on. Next note. Everyone is my bestie. Everyone is friend zone. I don't know why I wrote that. Why did I write that? Everyone is my bestie. Everyone is friend zone. I guess that's everyone who listens to this. I say dude a lot, which I'm self-conscious of when I listen to, or like I've edited some clips for my Instagram, and I notice how much I say dude, and I feel like everyone, that's an immediate friend zone if I call you dude. But that's how this is. It's like you guys are just like, you're basically, I'm looking at the camera right now, but it's like I just invited you over and we're just chilling and you're my best friend. So that's what this is. Don't get any crazy ideas about, I don't know. What am I saying this for? I don't know. Okay, honestly, I feel like I'm gonna drink some water right now. What's happening? All right, here's what the fuck happened. Jacqueline got. Okay, I just put something together. This is a potential cause of my pain today. I purchased non-organic frozen berries for the first time in probably 8 years. Now, I go to the grocery store. Trust me, this is worth your time. Just stay with me. So, I was at the grocery store and I'm like, wait, it's 2 for $7 for these mixed berries that are not organic, or it's $12.99 for the organic ones because they didn't have my normal size bags of frozen raspberries. I had to buy the giant one. I was like, well, why don't I just get the 2 for $7? So I had those in my oatmeal yesterday, and I think there were some pesticides in there, and now I'm sick. So that's the only thing I can think of that I did wrong over the last 24 hours. But I'm cold. What the hell's happening? So yeah, non-organic berries for the first. Oh, and is that the only it drives my mom nuts. It so drives her nuts that I buy it like all organic and I give a fuck about that. But dude, there's a difference, all right? I feel like there is. Food looks different that's organic versus non, and it tastes better when it's organic. You can just tell. And I have this theory about food not being expensive. Like when someone's like, oh, the organic food's so expensive. By like what, 10 more cents or something? Like a lot of this shit is only a difference of, and you know it all adds up, whatever. But I'm willing to pay an extra 30 cents for an organic bag of carrots over, the regular ones that are 30 cents less. Like, you know what I mean? It's not that hard. So anyways, that's all I can think of. Yeah, so whatever. Let's go back to the note. This is some like nice, juicy, like businesswoman shit. I don't know, like how I'm approaching this podcast and this whole career. This is what I decided, or I had an epiphany about last night. Maybe this is probably the deepest thought of the podcast. I got a beer truck outside. Big beer truck. Stone Brewing. I did this voice. I'm doing a lot of voice memos while I drive because I drive and think. You guys all know that at this point. But I like talk a note out loud, or I talk out loud, and my note types it in a note form. So this is what I said. This is a modern approach to a career and a work week. This meaning 7 days a week podcasting. Okay. 2020 turned everything upside down, and 9 to 5 Monday through Friday doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, I had thought about that. Like, this year's turned everything upside down. Every kind of job across the world. Like, everything's been in a washing machine. Like, before we were going to the office every day and that was normal life, 9 to 5, that made sense. And now it's like, well, that doesn't matter anymore. It's like I'm not saying it doesn't matter. I think I've preached a lot about jobs being so good for people and giving them, coworkers and office camaraderie and a sense of purpose and being a part of a team and all that shit where you're like with people. I think that is so important, and I lack that in my life right now, having that community other than like, hey, people listening to the podcast that are just virtual strangers, okay, whatever. But I thought about that, like, this is such a modern, Jacqueline, yeah, it's 2020 and you're doing a modern fucking thing. You're branding yourself as a podcaster. You're showing up 7 days a week. It doesn't matter. Like I said this, I actually wrote another note here. Wake up every day. Oh, I said wake up and do what you love every day, whatever that is, and you'll be happy. Some cliche bullshit, but it's really like that. I think about every day, if I could do something every single day, it's this. So it doesn't matter if it's 5 days a week, 7 days a week, 2 days a week. This is what I want to do. So I'm doing it every day. And I think it's really helping me cure my sadness and my depression, all that shit. I don't make this about like mental health and fluffy, like traumatic shit all the time, but it's totally doing that for me because every day a podcast is a good day, and that's just what it is. I'm relying on this to set the tone for my day and focus on me for an hour a day or whatever, an hour and a half, because I've been checking up on other people's lives on social media, listening to other people's podcasts, following other people's content for so long that it's distanced me from myself. And so this is essential. Like this is like my mental health practice is what I got to do. And I also had another thought I wrote on my note here about how just toot my own fucking horn deciding to do a podcast instead of creating, like, I don't know, being like an Instagram person, because people are bitching about that new algorithm. The engagement's down, all this stuff's going down. I'm thinking about how we've all come to this conclusion that our screen time is out of control and we need to cut back. Like collectively, we all know we're addicted to our phones. We need to cut back on our screen time. And so I'm thinking about it. I'm like, Jacqueline, good job. Like way to do the audio, or way to go the audio route. Because this doesn't require someone to stare at their phone. Mind blown, right? So I thought about that yesterday. I thought, well, I'm really like taking you guys behind the scenes of like every little thought I have about podcasting. But I'm like, people can be living life in the moment, going on a hike, listening to me, and it doesn't require them to stare at my phone and like swipe up on a post or double tap a picture to, you know what I mean? It's kind of cool like that. It's still not, I made a joke really early on. I'm like, when you listen to my podcast, I want you to be 100% present, just like the 1920s where you're fucking sitting around with your family, listening to the radio. Like set your phone down, play my podcast, and sit on your couch, sit upright, good posture. You know what I mean? Just like you're at your grandma's house eating dinner at the table, nice posture, play my podcast and sit there and listen to it all the way through without getting distracted. That is what I am calling you to do. And it's your personal challenge of today. I feel like shit. I really do. What's going on? No, Jack. See, that's the thing. I can't get hyped up right now like that because exuding this energy is actually making it worse. I'm starting to notice. I'm probably going to call this in like 5 minutes. Let's see what else I have on here. So that's about it for today, honestly. I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the day to cure this. I need fresh air. Guys, I know my goal this week was go on a morning walk, but today I was like, fuck it. I couldn't do it. So it's getting hot too. It's going to be like 80 something today. I need like fresh air. I need an ice pack or something. I don't know, like why, like, when you're cold, but you're like, I need an ice pack on my head. Is that the flu? Is that Corona? Someone DM me, let me know. Holy shit. Tuesday, October 13th. I don't like that it's October. It's the 13th of October. It's not a Friday, so that would be worse. But anyways, I killed a spider this morning. Excuse me. Tripping up on my words. Trying to tell this story. I didn't kill it. I captured it. It's currently sitting like down on the floor next to me in a little clear under a mason jar. So that started my morning off really interesting. I have like white bedding, and it was just like this black spider crawling up while I was making my bed. I don't know. Just trying to like put the pieces together. Why don't I feel good? So fucking berries, those non-organic berries, I'm gonna throw them out. I'm triggered by that. I've only bought I can't think of a time. Now this sounds so like pretentious and I never want to come across like that. Like I'm better than, I'm really not, I'm not special. I say this so much. Like I'm not, guys, I think I need to talk more about my life story and like where I come from and my humble beginnings, but like I don't think I'm like that awesome, and I do struggle with my self-esteem and all that shit. So me buying organic berries and saying that isn't like a flex at all. It's just like a funny thing because I for the first time didn't have them, and I'm like, oh fuck, is that why I'm sick? I don't know. Is that because of the sprays they put on the crops? Damn, I'm really trying to unpack my symptoms right now. What's going on? I can't describe it. It's just like, ugh. And I've been eating so fucking healthy. Pisses me off. Can't do it. Just like last night, I was so like calm before I slept. I didn't stay on my phone up until the last second. You know, I might just check DMs though, because I missed a bunch last night. So so many people yelling on their Instagram to vote. It's gonna be insane. It's driving me insane. Mom, DM. I posted a picture, episode 40, and she's like, yes. Mom, I feel like shit. What do I do? Come rub my feet like old times. My mom always rubs my feet when I don't feel good. She'll like, if I'm like in the covers on my bed, like back home, you know what I mean? She would like rub my feet, and that always makes me feel good. I don't really want to read DMs. Oh, did I get a video message? Oh, fuck. Guys, it's not my day. It's not my day. It's not my day. But you know what? Okay, wait, I have a note here referring to my notebook. Yesterday I wrote energy levels were normal! ! So as you know, I've been struggling with napping. I've been struggling with that. Every day I've been taking these really intense naps. I think it's my medication. It's a side effect or whatever. So I had normal energy levels all day yesterday. So I basically worked until 5 like a normal person, you know, working a 9 to 5, right? Like I worked. I was like podcasting, doing shit on my computer, making phone calls, taking care of my adult shit all day. At 5 o'clock, I was like, wait, I'm not tired. I want to go work out. So like I went to the gym, watched the football game while I was on the treadmill. My calves have been fucked for 2 days, but I continued. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. Maybe that's why I'm sick. It's lactic acid poisoning. I massaged my calves really hard last night. Did it get into my bloodstream? That lactic acid? Is that it? Does that happen? Anyways, so I had my energy was so normal yesterday, and I think it's because I've been popping my meds at midday instead of in the morning when I wake up. So you guys know I'm on an antidepressant for the first time in my life. I've been vocal about this. I don't care. I tell everyone like it's a small dose, whatever. It's clearly working. It's just I've never been this happy in my life. It's a combination probably of the medication and finding my purpose by podcasting every day, but it's a side story. But I've been taking it for like 3 days now, midday, and I think that's a better time because I'm not getting tired in the afternoon, and I just felt like I was so steady all day long, which has been so rare for me for this pretty much all year. I've been crashing like crazy, and I have been cutting back on my coffee. I haven't mentioned it today, but you know, I've been really cutting back, so that's probably contributing. It's all good. Dude, we're all just trying to feel good and have a good life and be happy. Like, that's what this is all about. And the subtlest things, like having steady energy all day, make me so fucking happy. I like surprised myself. I'm like, 5 p.m. What the I was like checking in with my body. Like, normally I would get so tired and want to nap. But now I'm like, wait, I'm going to go and work out, and it was great. Today's Amazon Prime Day. What does that mean? Let me go to Amazon.com. Let's check this out. I just saw that today on some news site. Spotlight deal, trending deals. I guess shit's on sale. Dude, I got a Seahawks hat on Amazon impulsively last night. Pulled in the parking lot at my gym, and I was like, I want a Seahawks hat. And so I was like, Amazon, buy now. I'm not proud of that. It was like $20. Not that big a deal, but dude, I got that Seahawks pride like crazy this year. 5-0, bitch. Okay, let's check out what's on sale today. Am I feeling better? What's happening? No, I really don't. Maybe if I brush my teeth. You know when you brush your teeth, it's like a refresh. Maybe that'll make me feel better. If I do it again, get that mintiness in my mouth. Like I don't want to eat. Everything's like gross. I feel weird. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go on a fresh air drive. I'm going to go to the beach and just like go along the coast and get a drive in. That usually makes me feel better. God, I drink so much water. I have a gallon jug next to me. Do not come for me about the plastic. Crystal Geyser spring water. This was full this morning, and it's down to like a fourth of the way full. So I've been chugging, like, dude, everyone's recommendation when you're sick with the Rona is like, chug water, get your vitamin D and all that shit. And I've been on it. those wellness formula tablets, they work every time I take them. So I'm really hoping they make me feel better. Who's sick of me talking about being sick? This is like the new coffee talk. Like first 30 podcasts, the whole podcast is me talking about coffee, and now this podcast is all about me being like, ka-choo, ka-choo. Oh, new episode of Bad Friends. I gotta watch. Does anyone watch? I love fucking Bobby. Y'all, I'm being shy right now. By the way, I haven't addressed some. I've been called out by a podcast duo. I've mentioned them in the past, Nappy, and Jay. And I called out, I think, I don't remember what episode it was, but I think it was, well, they just said it on their podcast. I think it was, I wrote it here actually. This doesn't look good on my end. This is apparently podcast beef, and this is rusty. This is not a good look. Episode 29, 33 minutes in. Apparently I called him out about he DM'd me, one of the hosts of this podcast, and anyways, I had seen on my Instagram, because I follow their podcast, a video. Let me pull it up. Maybe I'll get the audio going, where they were talking about me. And I knew they were because he was like, she played my video or audio message and da 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 da. So anyways, I'm being shy today because I'm like, I feel like shit. I don't really want to address this right now. So I don't really want to go, actually, let's save this for tomorrow. Fuck it. I don't want to give them any attention. Like, they think I have an attitude problem, and they think I need to get that fixed. And I'm offended, honestly, a little bit, because I'm like, guys, if my disposition was like, guys, oh my god, this is so fun. Like, oh my gosh, do you see this little pumpkin sitting next to me? It's so cute. I want to carve it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so like, let's go on to Nordstrom.com. I want to check out the new boots for fall. Like, if I fucking talk like that, it wouldn't be interesting. Okay, so it sounds like I have an attitude the entire podcast, but things that are fucked up are more interesting to listen to, and that's what I address on this podcast. Things that are happy and normal and light and fun and bitch are not interesting to listen to. People don't like to. That doesn't keep you engaged, all right? And as a daily podcaster, I gotta bring it. And if I talked about sunshines and fucking rainbows this whole time, it wouldn't work. So I'm self-aware. Self-awareness, Gary Vee would tell me, self-awareness is you gotta know yourself. You gotta be aware of yourself. I know that's my shit. Sounds like I have an attitude problem, but guys, I was flirting with this guy at the gym yesterday, by the way, and this is how I know that. Is this multiple personalities? No, this is just like me. Okay, here's where I want to go with this. I think I'm feeling better. When I'm like interacting, especially with guys flirting and stuff, I go into that like girly, not like ditzy, but I get like more cutesy and more like, I don't know how to explain it. Less brash and less like I'm a fucking truck driver, or like what did I call myself? Episode 5, probably a bonfire bitch. Like, I talk like I'm sitting around a fucking bonfire with like a big ass flannel on, dipping with the Coors Light, sitting around a bunch of boys, like talking like this. Like, that's how I sound on this podcast. But when I'm like with people, like, I don't know how to explain it. With guys, it's like, I felt like I get cute. I'm cute as shit. Like, when I'm with, I don't know how to explain it. I just get cute. Was that pretentious to me to say that? I don't know. But this is why the podcast works. You know what I mean? You come here for the attitude problem, apparently. So yeah, anyways, I went on this tangent because I got called out on this podcast, and I'm not going to talk. I don't want to play it today, or I don't fucking care. Like, I don't feel good, and it's going to take too much energy to even go into what they talked about me and all that. I know they're listening right now. They're like, did she is she going to address the beef? The name of their podcast is called, or the title they did for that episode is called Podcast Beef. The fuck? Anyways, they're very complimentary, and they told all their listeners to leave a 5-star review and everything, so thank you for doing that. That was not like expected. I don't know. So I'm just on YouTube. What am I doing right now? Do I feel better? It's weird. Like I'm feeling my body right now. Guys, I have a turtleneck on. Now I'm getting like, am I getting hot or am I still cold? Because I got the chills. Dude, when you get the chills, it's a bad sign. Let me feel my wrists. Is that where your... No, armpits? No, forehead? Where do you get hot? Yeah, my forehead's kind of hot. And I took my temp. My temp was 97.4 or 97. Yeah. My fucking thermometer's in Celsius and I had to convert it and I was just like, God damn it. All right. What's going on in the fucking world? Oh, Amazon Prime Day. I need to go check what's on Amazon. Prime Day is here. All right. What are the deals? Spotlight deal. We got a $60 off Toshiba 32-inch Fire TV Edition Smart TV. $119.99. I got a Kids Against Maturity card game. That's like Cards Against Humanity for kids. $19.49. Deals under $25. I want a 9-herb window garden. I just planted, guys, I'm so proud of myself. I think the other day, what was it? Saturday, I don't know. Every day's the same. I podcast 7 days a week, but I planted like 7 different varieties of herbs and herbs. And I'm so proud of that because that was the first day where I decided, Jacqueline, before you podcast, finish your fucking tasks. So I was like doing all my chores, planting an herb garden, like getting all my shit done, and then I pressed record. So that was the first day I took my power back as an adult instead of this little like OCD, I love podcasting, I can't think of anything else person. And yeah, I planted my herbs. So I watered them this morning, gave them a little trickle. You got to be careful with overwatering when they're little seedlings, but I'm really excited to see those sprouts, and I think it's like 12 days now they'll start sprouting up. So anyways, deals under $25. You guys can get yourself a fucking herb garden. Shit. Deals on devices. There's too many devices. Like, let's see what the devices are now. So many devices. My sister just got a security system for her fucking house. By the way, this is so random. Look, this is what I realized about podcasting is that my family doesn't call me anymore. They don't call me anymore. They don't give a fuck. They're like, I listen to her every day. I know what's going on in her life. I don't need to call her. I'm checking in with them every single day because they all listen. And so literally I haven't talked to my sister. She became a lawyer. She got her first lawyer job or whatever. I don't know. She's a lawyer, but she's, new office, new house, all this shit. But the reason I'm saying this, there's like security systems on Amazon here, but she got one because she's got apparently these sketchy neighbors. So she's like getting the surveillance set up. So many devices, like for kids. Guys, I think I'm feeling better. I think you're hearing it in my voice too, right? Okay, we got, I don't know, just a lot of bullshit, like little, what is this? It's like 3 little cubes. Little white cubes. I bet this charges your phone or some shit. Anyways, I don't know. What else is on Amazon? Let's do like one more browse and then I will, I don't know, shift gears and get excited about something else and feel better. You guys, you know what's happening right now? This is the answer. This is the way. This is the truth. This is the fucking light. Episode 40. Guess what? Podcasting cures everything. I think podcasting today just cured my potential coronavirus. And we just, you guys, real time. Well, you're listening to this later, but if we did this, we went on this journey together, and I'm excited to admit that I think I could cure coronavirus. It just put on a headset and talk. And check in with yourself. Really get, close to yourself and your symptoms and really go through it and talk it out. If you talk out your symptoms, they'll go away. Take your power back. What am I saying? Is that there's the bullshit you guys tune in for. There it was. Random thoughts and ideas and streams of consciousness from who knows fucking where. Why is Postmates sending me a notification right now? That's another thing my mom doesn't like that I do. She thinks I'm wasting money on Postmates. Prawn day? Deals all day on prawns. My background is Russell Wilson. Do not make fun of my iPhone 7. The video podcast on YouTube right now. See that Russell Wilson background? Go Seahawks. Okay. What else is here? I don't know. There's not much going on Amazon. Let me go to the my emails. No, I don't want to do that. We're just hanging out right now. This is hold on, let me go to home. I can't believe I feel better. I'm smiling. I can't stop smiling. Dude, I'm like I look like shit today. I have my hair in this stupid bun. Oh, I thought of something. Okay, so I was watching the football last night. I was watching the Saints game and all that shit. And I was like, dude, look at me on the camera right now. All I need is a mask. Hold on, let me like put up my mouth thing. Dude, I look like a fucking head football coach with my popstar mic. Same look. You know how they have the headset on with the microphone in front of their lips? So I don't know, like I was watching the game and I'm like, oh, this is like the same headset. I would be so annoyed. Quarterbacks, you know how they have like the coach how they talk to them in their ear or whatever. I would get so annoyed. In fact, who was it yesterday? Forget his last name. Chargers QB. It's like Herbert. Quarterback Herbert. Justin Herbert, right? Did I get that right? He played for the Ducks. Yeah, anyways, but he like threw a ball in the middle of like 3 defenders or whatever, like people in the backfield. There's like his guy was like around 3 other guys. Like he threw it into, what is the technical terminology right now I'm looking for? 3 guys in the backfield on defense. His guy in the middle of all of them, and this guy and Herbert threw it in the middle of that, and it could have been an interception. It very easily could have been that. But I realized like the coach probably immediately was just like, don't do that. Just, what the fuck was that? Like in his ear, you know what I mean? Is that how that works? I gotta do a Google search now. Guys, I'm feeling so good. This is why I'm going the fucking tops, baby. I'm pushing through. I'm showing up to the job. Fucking I was gonna say something else that made more sense than that, but I'm this is how champions are made. That's not what I was going for. I was going to say something like super pretentious, like this is like what the best of the best do. They are sick and they're like, you know what? I'm a news reporter. I got to show up in a news report at 5 a.m. I'm a radio host. I got a radio host at 5 a.m. or whatever. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm showing up. I might feel sick, but I'm like, I got a job to do and I'm bringing the energy. I'm bringing it. Coach talking in quarterback's ears, guys. I don't act like I know everything, but I think that's true. That's what the headset's for, right? I mean, I know they're talking to their offensive coordinators and shit, but oh yeah, here's a Reddit question. Here we go. Do quarterbacks constantly have coaches shouting in their ears during plays? That's someone's question. QBs have earphones in their helmets. Yep. Okay, so I was right about that. So they can hear their coaches. But that can't always be a good thing, of course. Coaches will scream a lot during plays. Does this mean the quarterback has the coach screaming in his ear? Someone's response says there's a button on their belt they press when they want to talk to them. Okay. The communication lasts 15 seconds before it shuts off. Okay, so anyways, I think I'm going to wrap up this podcast. Honestly, that was probably enough for today. I know I ended on that random football thing, but Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hope your week's going well. Go over to patreon.com/tjms if you want to support the show. Get a shout out at the end of each episode. Woo! And you can go watch me on YouTube and hang out. Just like, literally, it's like, that's it. Just hang out. If you just need someone on your TV, like if you need someone in the background while you're clipping your toenails, you just need someone to hang out with while you're clipping your toenails, then go subscribe to my YouTube and all that shit. So yeah, that's where I'm going to end this. Stick around if you're a patron for your Patreon shout out. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow for Wednesday with another health update. Keep you guys posted. I feel better. I feel like talking cured me weirdly, like that happened during the podcast. I I don't know, I'm like, am I like warming my body up and the juices are flowing correctly because I'm talking instead of just sitting here? Like beforehand I was just quiet and sad, and I was like, I feel like shit. All right, anyways, enough about that. I feel fucking awkward ending. All right, happy Tuesday. I will talk to you tomorrow for Wednesday's podcast. I love you guys. Okay, peace.